change. It's really hard for me. Sometimes I think that I'll die before I change.
Oscars are just 1 week from tonight. And if you haven't seen movies like American Hustle, this is your last chance to catch up before, you know, the big show.
Yeah, but there are 9 films nominated for Best Picture. It's a lot to get through in a week, right? We're
Good luck
busy
with
already.
that.
So what should you watch? What should you skip? Let's get some advice now for Bradley Jacobs, senior editor at Us Weekly magazine. Bradley, good to have you this morning.
Good morning.
So if you have time for just one of the 9, which one should people pick?
If you had to take it down to just one, I have to say you got to see 12 Years a Slave. This is in many ways the movie of the year. It's in a very, very tight race for Best Picture with Gravity and American Hustle. But this movie has minted stars out of Chiwetel Ejiofor and Lupita Nyong'o. She's also a red carpet superstar. This is a harrowing story, a little slice of American history that everybody needs to know. It is tough to watch. I remember when I saw it that there's a 2-minute scene of Chiwetel's slave character hanging just in real time, and it's so uncomfortable, but it is so important. So if there is just one movie to see in the next 7 days, this would be it.
All righty, but what if, let's say we can carve out a little time for 2 movies. What's your second pick?
If you can find a second one, I would say you got to see Dallas Buyers Club. This is going to have 2 big wins. You're going to see Matthew McConaughey win for Best Actor and Jared Leto win for Best Supporting Actor. This is a story, of course, of Matt McConaughey plays a heterosexual guy who gets HIV positive in the mid-'80s, and he's very homophobic. He doesn't understand how this happened, and his arc over the course of the movie, what happens to him and how he meets the Jared Leto character, who's a transgendered gay guy becoming a woman, and their evolving relationship is very moving. You know, there's one scene in particular that really resonated with me in a supermarket that really shows how much McConaughey's character grows, where he sticks up for Jared Leto, a person who he used to make fun of months ago. So it's really incredible and another important one to see.
So we've got 12 Years a Slave, and then you've got a Dallas Buyers Club. Let's say I'm off Friday.
Are you off Friday?
I'm not, but let's just say that I'm off Friday and I've got time for another one. What's the third pick?
Sneak out and see Blue Jasmine. This is my favorite performance of the year. Cate Blanchett. She's going to win Best Actress. This is her 6th nomination. She has never won before. I'm sorry, she won Best Supporting Actress for The Aviator. But she's a leading lady, we all know, and she finally is going to win. She plays a Park Avenue socialite so deep in denial about what's happened to her. She just unravels over this film. I couldn't take my eyes off her. The movie's only about 90 minutes long. It could have gone on another 90 minutes as far as I was concerned. Her performance is just magic. It's kind of what movie-going is all about. And the most interesting thing is with all this Woody Allen stuff that's happened, all this, the scandal that has arisen again after 20 years, Cate Blanchett has just stayed away from it. People kind of feel bad that it's tainted her at all. But this performance stands on its own. It's just incredible. So that would be my third movie to see.
Okay, so if we have to, if we're overachievers and we're going to say, I'm going to get all of them, but there's one I'm going to miss, just one, which one do we skip?
I personally say you can skip Nebraska. It is nominated for Best Picture. I'm sorry to any Nebraska fans out there, but it was dreary. It was not an enjoyable movie for me. And honestly, as someone who spent a lot of time in the Midwest, I went to Northwestern. I was born in Canada. I thought it made Midwestern people look terrible. It really made them look small-minded and like idiots, and I just didn't appreciate it. I know a lot of people love this movie, say it says a lot about family, and it does have a great performance by Bruce Dern, but overall, I would say you might be able to skip that one if you had to.
All right. Hey, if you could fit in 8 movies in a week, you can get the 9th within. I mean, if you get 8, you can do 9.
So when you watch the Oscars, you feel like, okay, I'm invested in this and I have my opinions and I can either rejoice or I can say that shouldn't have happened.
Absolutely. So. Bradley Jacobs, thank you so much for counting them through with us, 1, 2, and 3.
Sure thing. Thanks, guys. See
Have
you
a
next
good
weekend.
day. You too.